Thank you. That's good. That's good enough. Have you ever been wrapped out in self-doubt that your own potential is inhibited? Perhaps most of us don't even realize. I grew up in Beijing, China until 18 years old. I went to New York and attended college. Without knowing English, my self-doubt was enormous, but it didn't stop there. Fast forward 6 years after graduating with a master's degree in computer science, leaving me a job with AT&T Bell Labs. The company was well known to be the monopoly over the entire telecommunication industry worldwide. I became a part of the cutting-edge development of what we know today, the wireless communication network. As you can imagine, this came with a great challenge for me. Most of the projects were way out of the scope of my schooling. All my colleagues were years of my senior, both in age and PhD degrees. Not to mention, I was of a tiny enclave of women at the workplace, topped with my language and culture barrier. A hurricane of self-doubt began to take hold. To improve my self-esteem, I read Zig Ziglar's book, See You at the Top. In this book, he described a discovery of a magnificent solid gold Buddha in Thailand, the Trihotite Tramit Golden Buddha, weighed 5.5 tons and measures 15 feet and 9 inches high. He uses this story to illustrate a message that you are born with valuable gifts to be discovered. This message and the Golden Buddha story left a deep imprint on me. I was motivated and inspired to push through my self-doubt. I became a lead engineer, leading a development project to create the first text message that we all enjoy using today. And we can live without. A few years later, I went on a business trip to Seoul, Korea in Samsung to install our text message system, which I finished early, leaving a few precious days before my next meeting in China. I knew exactly how I was going to spend them. I made my way to Bangkok to see the miraculous Golden Buddha for myself. When I arrived at the temple, there it was. The Chihotai Chamic Golden Buddha was only an arm reach away. I was in ecstasy. I learned this Golden Buddha was secretly covered completely with a layer of stucco plaster and colorful glass to conceal from a foreign enemy pillaging Thailand at the time. For the next 200 years, it remained at its condition and regarded as a pagoda significance. Later, through a temple expansion project, a new building was constructed to host this Buddha. On the dedication day, all the moving rope broke, and the Buddha dropped hard on the floor. That's because gold are much heavier than the stucco that was used to calculate the moving weight. Plasters strip off, allowing the gold surface. The Golden Buddha consists of 9 parts fit smoothly together, and the key and cast at the base was to be used to disassemble the Buddha for easier transportation. With this story, I hope you are inspired to believe there is a Golden Buddha resides inside in you. No matter what stage of life you are in, you can release all your inner potentials like Zig Ziglar suggests. Thank you.